big welcome to you, my dear Leo. And of course, a big welcome to all the other zodiac signs that would like to look into this full moon. Because a full moon is always like that moment where we feel something has come to its biggest, shiniest, most ripe moment. I mean, this is like the flower is there. It's like, look at me. This is the full highlight onto the moon, and the moon is in your sign, my dear Leo. So you feel it the most. You feel this very strong, but we all feel this moment. And the Aquarian age is, the star is opposite of you. It's really interesting how strong an opposite sign can steer things in us, because this is an air sign, fixed, and you are a fire sign, also fixed, because the planet that is, or we say the planet that is connected to you, or the celestial body that is connected to you, is the sun. And the sun is a star. And this star is so close that we can see it round. But these stars are round too. There are some stars, they're huge. I mean, they're huge. That's why we see them. I mean, it's and so this combination is very strong, it's very powerful, because first of all, the age of Aquarius is now happening more and more, and when we in the month of the age of Aquarius, we get very specific messages for the future, for what is coming. And when we see this we can we feel this pure angelic being with that infinite symbol above her head, and then this wild lion that is looking up to her and is licking her and is like, I love you, I'm devoted to you, yes, you. I mean, we see that the lion whisperer, those videos, right? So this is happening up in the air, happening up in our emotions, in our perspective today. The yoga position that I have for Aquarius is the star, the 5-pointed star that is transforming itself through the 7th in this hexagram, through the third eye. I get to the 7th chakra, and then I can come down and be the earth star down here on earth, and 1 foot on earth, 1 foot in the air. It's this air sign, and 1 on water. And this is my perspective, and of course side plank, right? And for you, it's the breath, it's the lion breath, Simhasana. Inhale, I get the information from space. Exhale, I bring it down into the lion, into the body, into the sexual energy, the snake that is coming up. And you are sticking your tongue out and you are roaring, and you are letting us know how powerful and how strong you are. So the court card that is connected to you is the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is a very passionate human being, very creative, very strong, very powerful, very fiery, very sexual. And the salamander, the only animal that is literally surviving fire. If your birthday is between July 13 and August 12, this is your court card. If this court card comes up in any reading, in any other place, this is you. I have all the dates down in my description below. So the first card that I pulled is from the Medicine Woman, and it's the card to the past, or basically he's showing his left side. When he's turning his head, or when the card is, then it's because he's showing us his intuition, his feeling, and not his logical side. And so I always feel there has to be a card, because it's where you're looking at, and you're looking at, the cards are German, but nevertheless the picture is perfect. This is the Tower. And the Tower in this native Indian deck is called the Pierced Shield. The number of it is the 16. It's called Revolution. Medicine Woman energy. The shield is pierced. Thunderbird rises. Affirmation. As old structures dissolve, my good evolves. I am filled with new inspiration. False concepts are destroyed as I release that which limits my joy and well-being. You're looking at something that happened in the past, and you are finally realizing it's done. You let go. And even the bird is looking into the past. So there's not really a conversation happening. But you realize, sitting here, that you've come far and you have let go. And it's really interesting because it feels almost like there is this cut, there is this break. And you're letting go of all the things that you realize that's it. And you're just seeing now the spirit, how the spirit of this Thunderbird is looking back. There is a turtle right in the center of this card. And revolution brings inspiration is the sentence of this very powerful energy. For me, it is between the devil and the star. And for me, it's this intense energy that says something has to break for me to be free from attachment of the physical into the ethereal, into the technology and the internet that we are witnessing now through Aquarius. Aquarius is high tech. This is the next two. The movies are really not, they're not exaggerating what they're showing us. This is gonna come to us, and we're gonna evolve. And when we think about the word alien, it's like these are also people who have evolved over millions and trillions of years. You think they're not evolving? Do you think we're the only ones evolving? So maybe they have evolved in other dimensions, in other energies, and so you can feel that, you know that, you're looking at that. Now behind you has come from the Creativity Oracle this card. I want you to look at it, at this combination. So I'm combining old cards with new cards, with oracles, and I shuffle until something comes out, and that's it. And so it's a mix of a lot of different cards, and I really like it because it creates something unexpected. I feel almost like the tarot is holding me in a frame, and I don't like to be framed. So see this beautiful card, and it says nurture. For self-care, try loving and nurturing yourself as you would a child or a pet. The number is 46, the 10, the 1 and the 0, a new beginning. You're beginning to let go of all that happened and realize it was good. And you realize that you're grateful for it. And the nurture to continue forward is there. You know how to take care of yourself. You know how to nurture yourself and to hold yourself like this mother is holding her child. And the child feels completely protected. And this is what a child needs. Like, we push a child out of us and then immediately it's like it's lying there and has no more contact. And the longer we can keep this contact, eventually the child leaves. I mean, it leaves by itself. It's a natural process. But as long as the child wants to be with you, let it be with you. And so this is how you have to give the same kind of love yourself. You hold yourself until you feel, okay, I don't really need to hold myself anymore. And then it will vanish by itself. But until then, hold yourself in your own arms, right? In yoga, there we have the position called child, or the fetus, the fetal position, when we turn from Shavasana to our right or left side and we go into this fetal position. And I love this position so much. I mean, after working out hard, right, then I'm like, oh, okay, here I am. I love it. So what comes next is incredible. Another tower. And this is why it's so fascinating when you use different oracle cards and different tarot cards, so you can get the message twice or 3 times. Yesterday in the German reading, Leo court card came up 3 times. If you speak German, you can look at that one. You have a second time the tower. So you have it from the native Indian and from the Muse Tarot. As you can see, completely different pictures. But I like that because I like to inspire you to see from different perspectives. So here the tower is not like this one. Here it's more a shield that has been pierced and that has let the light in. It's almost like something has opened and you protected yourself, and now it's almost like it's more a distant energy, but it is still more to come. It's almost like it's not finished yet, this tower. There's still more to come. And it says as well that this thought building, because this is the tower, is like the tower is breaking apart. And the tower is actually inside of your mind. And it's almost like we are seeing now what's happening here behind this shield. The shield has gotten a crack and now we can see behind. And you feel that. That's why the invitation to nurture yourself is there, because otherwise it's too difficult to bear 2 times the tower. It's like, wow, okay? So this is very important. It's almost like this is going to protect you from falling apart. And it's interesting because the card, it seems like it should be like this, but it's, of course, it's the tower there is something falling. Like, we stand on the earth and we think, well, we are on the top of the earth. But when we look, it's like there's only space around it. I could be on the bottom, there's no up and there's no down. So the card is really showing that's you realizing there's no above the planet, above the earth. The earth is spinning, and etc. And all this is happening because the moon in your sign is talking to you, letting you know you've got to take care. Like this woman takes care of the lion, you have to take care of yourself, and you have to take care of that wild side within you. You have to take care of that lion that you are. Let it out. Let that roar out today on the full moon. It's very important that you do that. Make a ceremony because it's speaking to you, and let it go, but also hug yourself. Go into the fetal position. It's important that you realize that this is your full moon. You get this only once a year. Then comes out of the animal spirit the deer and the horse. So let's see, deer is an earth animal. Horse is also an earth animal. It seems like it's a couple. Deer is loving, intuitive, graceful, the mother. When in balance, receptive, compassionate, nurturing. The deer represents the feminine aspects of earth energy. This energy is available to all creatures regardless of gender, but is especially potent in new parents. During the first few days, they are fully present, nurturing, and calm. Their inner beauty radiates, and a sense of grace calms the room. Now, this is saying that you have to nurture yourself. You have to let go of your mother, and you have to become your own mother. This is what's talking here. Let go of your mother so that you can become your own mother and hold yourself. Wow. It's so fascinating. I never know. When the cards come out, sometimes it looks like, oh my God, it's just like there's no connection whatsoever. But in the moment, and I'm picking the cards and I'm looking at it, the story unfolds and I never know where it's going. So you have to let go of your mother and become your own mother. This is why the Tower is coming. You already had something happening profound to you, but you have overcome that. You have understood that and you have accepted that. But now another aspect is coming up a second time in this full moon today, that you have to really, really let go of your mother so that then the father can come up. And the father, horse, I think it's father, momentum, freedom, expansive energy, and force. When in balance, achieves anything and never gives up. The horse represents the most masterful form of earth energy within the deck. It provides us with momentum so reliable, so supportive that you can ride on its back towards any goal, no matter how difficult the terrain. A horse personality is fully awakened, fully alive, and cannot be defeated. Wow. The horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone and collect our energy through daily practice. Physical stamina, exercise, and mental focus, meditation, are the secret weapons behind the horse's legacy. Wow, yeah, there we go. You're ready to become powerful, masterful, strong in this moon, full moon. This full moon is shifting and pushing you to become your own mother. Let go of your mother and become your own mother so that you can be free. So it has nothing to do with the father. It's a freedom to go places, to do the things that you meant to do. No matter what happened in your past, no matter all the things that happened. It happened. It's good. You're here. You're here to nurture yourself. You become your own mother. You're both. The woman that holds the child and the child that is holding on to the mother. And the mother is coming up. You are your own mother so that you can run forward, be free, and dance. Dance. Feel the electricity, feel the power of this animal running through your veins. Feel the wildness. Feel that you have the Leo within you and you leave that energy not within trap, but you release it with the roar. You breathing it out, pushing it out of you. See that? Open yourself, and it's the number 9. There's no 9 right now. There is a 46, a 10. Become wild. Release. Open yourself because you are the high priestess. You are now in the stream of consciousness through the full moon. You are getting the download of this full moon. If you release, if you take care of yourself, if you let the tongue out and become this powerful you. This is your moment to make a celebration, to make an altar, to see the power of the high priestess spiritually giving you the freedom in your third eye, releasing, opening up, and receiving the information that wants to come to you through the star that is falling down. Through the third eye transformation, you will reach into the crown chakra. So then comes a very interesting combination of the mystical moment oracle. You have then in this ceremony that you maybe do tonight, you have then the power to heal the child within you through this lullaby, through music that is calming you, through music that is giving you shelter, to this little child that is sleeping with this flower, that is holding on the same way here. You are realizing you are healing, and you are realizing then you become the flower spirit, because this is the number 10 and this is the number 10. The music tonight in your celebration, in your full moon celebration, is to spiritually become pure again, is to become spiritually this white dressed pure woman, that whatever happened to her in her past, whatever happened to her in her present, it's part of your growth cycle. It's part of becoming who you always meant to become, is part of this age. The age of Leo is opposite of the age of Aquarius. And if we don't include the age of Leo into the age of Aquarius that is happening now, the age of Aquarius is lifeless. it's a star. There's no human energy in this. The star is a star. It's cold, or it's, you know, it's genderless. So you, the Leo, you bring the life, the passion into it. Otherwise, it's just a star. You make it human. You make it alive. You bring that aliveness to it and into the child that you used to be and that maybe has witnessed something quite intense, and still feel the reverberation of that intense moment in your life. But the key to your heart, you are the heart, your body part is the heart. That's why I have created the flower here in front of her heart, the green flower in front of her heart, and the snake going through. The body part for you is your heart and your cardiovascular system. And you will find through that the key to your heart. And the perfect key is then a portal, the same way that the lullaby is a portal. So you have at 11 and an 11 within the 10, within the nurturing. To nurture yourself, you have a portal of 11 and 11. So use any time you see 1111, maybe in November 1111, or maybe already happened last year, November 1111. I mean, on the 1111. But this portal is very important to you. It says nurture yourself, give yourself the love, and become your own mother. Right? Become your own mother. Take care of that child within you. Do a meditation of the inner child meditation so that you can heal what happened to you. And that means that you then are able, the 9 of Wands, which is the moon in Sagittarius, this heart of yours, you get the key, and even though it has been hurt, and you have been hurt, you moving forward, no matter what happened to you. This is the strength that you get from the horse. This is the power that you get, and the 9 is again connected with this 9. The 9 and 9, now you have a portal of 9, of a completion. And you will, I'm going to take this one out underneath. This is the 11, right? The portal, the heart. Remember, the heart is, of course, you, even though whatever happened to you, but you find the key to your heart. There's always a next step, a next level, a next dimension. But you are, despite what happened to you, are staying open, moving forward, and looking also into the future, looking into the last card, the thunder. Looking into the thunder that is coming at you. That is the number 56, another 11. Wow, you have 6 times the 1, and that is the number 6, the hexagram, the center of the third eye, where you will find the enlightenment and then become the star, yourself, the sun, the star. You are the star, you are the sun in our life. And the thunder is coming at you, is coming down, and is saying, allow yourself to be finally powerful. Use this power that is coming at you, and literally from the future, something is coming towards you and saying, yes, whatever happened to you, don't even sweat it. There's more to come. The future is coming. The thunder. So it feels like you have 3 times the tower. You have the thunder like native Indian. You have the the shield, and you are really, I mean, this is like, it's like the reading yesterday. You have, in a way, 3 times the Tower. You heal in the past, you heal in the present, and you heal in the future. Like the 3 court card that came up yesterday. So I want to read to you the Thunder, the number 56. Wow, the essence. Legends speak of great thunder beings who live in the sky and call for your attention when great occurrences are meant to happen in the world. They warn when tensions in a situations are called upon to be released. The Tower. Their presence in your reading reminds you of the dramatic moments in life that change everything. Both awesome and frightening when thunder arrives, it is also a wake-up call, one that you will not soon forget. Wow. The invitation. When thunder comes into your reading, it refers to a big dramatic change that feels like a herd of wild bison on the run. You feel it right through your bones, and you know that you are powerless to influence whatever events have been set in motion. This is a time to be prepared for anything. Wow. Your life is an adventure, and wonderful opportunities are arriving now. The trick is to learn to run with them. Qualities that you'll need now more than ever are flexibility, dexterity, and a willingness to experience it all without dictating from where or in what form opportunities will come. Your destiny is arriving. Be ready. And you are ready. The horse. The horse can face this. That's why the horse came up. The horse is the only animal that can face a thunder that is coming like that. The wild side in you is the only one that can face this power running towards you. And the High Priestess is the only one that can understand that what is coming at you is good, even though it's power. It's power that is transforming you into a powerful being, into the strength card. You have that strength. You have that strength. I mean, look at you. You have that strength to look at it and face it and say, yes, I am ready to face this energy with an open heart, with the number 9, and again the 11. You have 11. I mean, you have now, I'm gonna put this one down. You have an 11. You have an 11. And you have an 11. You have 3 times the 11. Be ready to find the key to your heart. Be ready to hear. First it was quiet, and now it's getting louder and louder, and it's literally like waking you up and saying, hey, you got to wake up, you got to shift, and you got to open your heart again, and don't be scared. Don't be scared, because you have this behind you, you have this behind you, and you have this behind you. And you have your own mother behind you. You have everything you need to face this one more time, to let go of it completely. Wow, what a reading. Oh my God. So, remember the moon. There's another 9, and a 9, and a 9. You have 3 times the 9. So, you will definitely shift and open yourself up you will realize that also this 2 sevens, 7, 7, the 2 times the tower and the thunder. Let's do it like this, the way they come. It's a blessing. It's saying, yeah, things gotta go. Past, present, future. Wow, so powerful. This is really cool. So I hope I see you in the next reading, because we will go in, the sun will go into the moon, and the moon is here. So that will also give you a boost. The subconscious, we go deep down and see what is talking to you, to continue to see what is coming at you. What is coming? We will see that in the next reading. Until then, I thank you so much for being with me, and maybe I see you in another reading, maybe because the title is appealing to you or the picture. Until then, I thank you so much for watching. Namaste.